So let's keep rolling. There we go. So I've got a few other bigger ones as well. Just be careful when you're cutting this. You don't damage your unit. Just be very careful. If you want to do it on your chopping board, then you can by all means. But as I said, I'm being very, very careful. Bro fist. So, some of these ones on as well. Yeah, let's... hang on. Get another tray. If I put too many... Right, let's take a few of these off, because they need room to kind of rise a little bit. Otherwise I'm going to have issues. Okay, so... let's have a look. This does cause me meme tricks. Certainly is. I think we're all meming full in this stream. In some shape, way, or form. Right, so what we're going to do. Roll this out. Don't want it too thin, as I said, but you know, if you guys want it, whatever shape or form you want to, that's cool by me. You know what I mean? And when you're making like naan breads, it is more of like a kind of a tier shape you want to aim for, but you can roll it into whatever shape you want. There's no specific way or form you want to do it. Right, what are we doing? What are we doing? Need to find another tray. That's what I was doing. This one's not very non-stick, so I'm going to have to put a bit of parchment on it, but we can use it still. It's all good. I was thinking, where's my other tray? But it's in the fridge with the sausages on, so I just realised where they are. We're going to need to sear off those sausages very shortly as well, so once we get the naans in, your nanas, then we're going to get the sausages on the go. Well, hey, don't stick to the bag. So, let's have a look. Beautiful. So, coat them with a little bit of flour. Beautiful. There we go. So we've got plenty of small ones there. That's fine. Just do a few big ones as well. Or shall I cut? Oh, actually, I might cut this one up a little bit. So let's have a look. Cut these up into little naan breads if you can. We've got two nice big ones there anyway, so that's fine. I'm heading off to work. Love you so much, John. Hope everyone has a wonderful day. Appreciate it, darling. Have a good day at work. I hope you have a good day. And I will text you as soon as I'm done. Love you loads, darling, and I'll speak to you later. Hudong, how are you doing? What are you pairing with the naan bread with? So the breakfast naan bread, we got ourselves some homemade sausages. So we made some pork mince mixed with rosemary, some garlic, and some shallots. They're in the fridge. We also got some crispy eggs to do. So we boiled off some eggs, coated them in flour, egg, and breadcrumbs. Wholemeal breadcrumbs, tomatoes, homemade tomato sauce. We've also, for the bacon, we've got ourselves some lean Parma ham. Crisp that up in the oven, so we're going to have that. So some nice little Parma ham crisps. And then cook off some mushrooms as well to go with it. Maybe some cherry tomatoes, some feta, and some cashew nuts as well. So lots of great things to go on there. So I'm going to roast off some cashew nuts as well while we put the naan breads in. Actually, I'll get that done afterwards. I'd rather concentrate on the naan breads first. So there's little tiny naans. They're good to go. So I'm going to get these all into the oven now. So these aren't going to take long at all. So let's get these straight in. So let's whack up the heat. So put this over here. So I'm going to take about roughly 5 minutes, so keep an eye on them. Make sure they are not burning or they're over crisp, because you want them still nice, quite light and soft, so it's not going to take long at all. What am I looking for? So let's grab myself a antibacterial wipe to give this all a bit of a wipe over. Never had a naan bread, really. Should make some. Very delicious. Now this is not very traditional naan bread, but it's very similar to it. As I said, I've made the naan bread from scratch using yogurt, yeast, flour, almond milk as well. It's a great alternative. Unsweetened and roasted almond milk, so lower the sugar levels. Pinch of salt, bit of garlic in there as well. You know, you can flavour it up as much as you want if you want to have some herbs in there as well, some coriander or cilantro if you want to call it, whichever suits you guys. So, right, so just gonna do a little bit of tidying up for a second. Watching you when I wake up doesn't help my stomach. Get you ready for breakfast. So you should have some breakfast ready for the morning. It's a great way to start your day. Make sure you have a decent breakfast indeed. Pop-Tarts nearby helps with that. Dude, you should make homemade Pop-Tarts. Maybe I should, but they won't be very sugary. Let's put it that way. I suppose you could technically, for like maybe a treat day, maybe we'll do like a toasted kind of Pop-Tart. And I know how I'd make the biscuit, because I'd make a healthier scone mix. And I'd roll it really nice and flat and get them until it was like a biscuit kind of texture. And then I'd pull it out. So I suppose it could be done, technically. And I could make like raspberry curds to go in the middle, and for the ice in there, that's the only question. You can't really have the ice in, so maybe I'd have to rethink that slightly. I don't know what I'd have on top for the maybe we'll see. But you wouldn't be able to put this Pop-Tart in the toaster, so I wouldn't recommend it. But yeah, maybe it's a good idea for sure. We can get something done for it. Who knows? We'll see. So let's give this a bit of a clean and tidy. I haven't got much washing up here, just only a few odds and ends, because I need to keep an eye on the oven as well. So I'm only just quickly washing 1 or 2 pans here, very sharply, because if I can't leave the attention on the naan breads. If you overcook them, they go really hard, and if you you need to make sure you give them the correct times, otherwise they can turn to crisps very, very quickly. So it is important that you keep an eye on those kind of things. Returns with shredded beef tacos, delicious. CGR elevated Pop-Tarts with fresh fruit inside. Certainly have. Hey chef, I have to go to work. I'm off. Bye. Take care, Chasey. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and hope work goes well for you. Appreciate it. Hope things are well with you. Vegan donut. See, it's hard doing healthy and vegan. It just doesn't go. It just doesn't go. It really doesn't. It's very, very difficult to make kind of vegan and healthy. As I said to you, I'm not a vegan, and I try and do my best to kind of elevate with that. But for my foods, vegan doesn't work, I'm afraid. So, but I would Google it. If you want an unhealthy version and you don't really care, then that's fine. But for healthy vegan, it's very difficult. There are some ways. I'm not saying it's impossible, but for certain things, it's very, very difficult to not use certain products. Right. Where are we at now? They have veered quite ways away from the strudel. You remember the old strudel days? It wasn't that long ago since I made the strudel, to be fair. Capri Cash, long time no see. How are things with you, my friends? Lovely to see you. Thank you so much for stopping by. How is your wonderful Thursday going? Hope it's going well, my friend. Appreciate you being here. How are things? How are things going? So, where are we at now? Okie doke. Well, that's cool. Strudel, yeah, we made a healthier strudel a while back. Turned out really good. Really delicious. Strudel's always yummy, certainly is. We used a little bit of date puree instead of using brown sugar for an alternative kind of sweetness to it. And it actually really turned out really well, so I was really pleased with it. And we made the pastry ourselves as well, which was good, from scratch. So yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. Hope you guys did enjoy the stream too. If you did miss the stream and you do want to catch it, it is on my VODs on Twitch or YouTube. One or the other, you can catch them. Whichever's easiest for you. So, rightio. So let's have a look. Let's have a look at these nanas. Oh, look at them delicious nanas. Look at them, puffed right up. Beautiful. Nice. So I'm going to try and push them down just slightly, but they're looking really, really good. Whoa, easy. So watch your fingers with these. You're going to need a little bit longer. So, they're not far off. So, push them down. Watch your fingers. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Right, so let's put them in. So we need about 1 or 2 minutes longer, and then we're done. Still waiting on those Cuban guava and cheese puff pastry pastries, chef. I'm sure I'll get around to it. I'm sure. I'm still thinking of ways to avoid having the cheese puffs. Oh my god, the cheese puffs as such. But sometimes it's very difficult, Dark Plateau, to avoid having the unhealthy versions of it. So you'd have to have the unhealthy, unfortunately. But there's some things I just can't do. I'm not a miracle maker. I can't make everything healthy, but I can make some dishes healthy. We should have chefs. Have Chef Gets bake stream, cook with nothing but delicious little pastries seems good. Well, I have got that for my 10k followers actually, Matrix. Once I get to my 10k follower goal, I said I'll do some pastry cooking, or pastry day, kind of doing lots of lovely tasty pastry treats. So that is on my 10k follower goal. Metroika, thank you so much for that follow. Appreciate it. How are you doing today? How are things with you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the stream, and appreciate that follow. Thank you so much for being here. Right, so those naan breads are going to need another 30 seconds, and they're pretty much there.